Hey guys, it's MandaPanda, and today I'm going to make a custom My Little Pony inspired by the new movie Finding Dory. To make this custom, I'm using Applejack today. I'm starting off by removing her cutie mark and her eyes with some acetone. And then I'm going to remove the head from the body by twisting the head to the side just like this. Before we can remove the hair, we're going to have to remove the neck plug. I'm making a tick mark on the body with a Sharpie marker so that way I know where to put the neck plug back in later. Using an X-Acto knife, I'm going to make tons of tiny little cuts all around the neck plug until it's ready to pop out. Now this is actually dangerous work here. You're working with a really sharp X-Acto knife, so get your parents' help with this part. Once all the cuts are in, you'll be able to just pull the neck plug out just like this. Now, like I said before, please use caution when using the X-Acto knife. When I was removing the neck plug from the head, I did cut my finger. So I don't want that to happen to any of you guys, so please get your parents' help with that part. I've snapped the two pieces of the neck plug back together and I'm going to save that for later. Now using my long nose pliers, I'm just going to reach in and grab that big chunk of hair and that metal piece and pull out her tail super easy, just like that. And I'm just going to toss that because I don't need it. Now I'm going to remove her hair. I'm starting off by using some big scissors and cutting it as close to the root as I possibly can with these really big scissors, and she ends up with a mohawk haircut. But now I'm going to go in with some smaller scissors and get it super short all the way down to the head. And now I'm going to actually remove the hair. Well, what's left of it. So again, using my handy dandy long nose pliers, I'm just reaching in here and pulling out the entire hair plug along with all the glue and everything that's stuck in there. And now the head's ready to be painted. I'm going to be using nail polish for Dory, and I'm using Sally Hansen Royal Rage. So I'm just going to go over this with 2 coats, and hopefully that is enough coverage. I love this bright blue color. Movie magic, it's all painted and I hated it. It was too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the super dark Sally Hansen nail polish with another Sally Hansen nail polish called Impromptu Blue because it's a lot brighter. And while that's drying, I'm going to work on the body. Using Sally Hansen Giga Bright, I'm going to paint the bottom of Applejack's legs yellow because Dory has like little yellow striped arches down at the bottom of her fins, and I want to recreate that look. In with Apple Barrel English Navy, which is acrylic paint, and I'm just, doing a very rough sketch of the shape of the yellow stripe, which, like I said before, it's like an arch at the front and then it goes down and it creates kind of like a thin stripe at the back towards the bottom. And I'm just gonna sketch this out on all 4 legs because I'm gonna go in with the blue, and I need to know, where to stop the blue paint and where the yellow would start. So now that I got that sketch down, I'm just going to cover her entire body with this Sally Hansen nail polish. And this nail polish is amazing. It's bright, it covers in 1 coat, it dries fast. I love it. Now I've just put the head on top of the body really quick because I need to kind of sketch out where the stripe on Dory's body is. So Dory has a stripe that goes from her eye and then it circles all the way down to her body, and then there's a little fin inside of her stripe. I'm not going to glue the head in because I still have to rehair it, but I need to know where the stripe's going to start on the body. So I've sketched that out very lightly, and I'm going in with a very fine brush using this English Navy acrylic paint, and I'm going to draw out the shape of Dory's stripe and then make sure that I pop her fin in on the inside. And I'm going to repeat that on the back side, fill that in with paint. While that's drying, I'm going to go in and give Dory her stripes. Dory's fins are yellow, dark blue, and then it goes into the bright blue of her body. So I'm recreating that look on Applejack by drawing in dark blue lines in between the yellow and the bright blue that I already have down. And I'm just going to repeat this on all 4 legs. While that's drying, I'm going to move to Dory's head. So Dory has the same dark blue detailing right above her eyes, and I'm going to run this stripe all the way down the back of the neck until it connects with the body. And I'm going to draw this all in, paint it, and I'm going to give it 2 coats of acrylic paint to make sure that it's very dark. And now it's time to work on her eyes. Dory has huge round eyes. So to do that, I am taking the top of a marker, dipping it in some white acrylic paint, and then I'm going to push that top directly onto the space where I want Dory's eye to be, and I'm going to use this as an outline for a perfectly shaped circle. So just press down like that. And I left a little bit of purple, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it with paint. So I'm going to get the eyes completely painted in, probably with 2 or 3 coats of white paint. Using the same technique, I'm using the bottom of a fine-tipped Sharpie and using some bright purple nail polish because Dory's eyes are bright purple. I'm going to stamp this in, fill it in some more, and then I'll move on to doing Dory's pupil. And I'm going to give her almost like a cross-eyed look because Dory's very goofy and she always has like this little goofy cross-eyed look on her face. So I'm going to draw the eyes very close to the center, and then using a toothpick I'm going to pull some white and then just put a little dot in the eye to give it some dimension, just like that. And so see, the eyes are a little bit cross-eyed. They're both towards the front. Once everything's dried, I'm going to cover it with a clear top coat to seal everything in. And now it's time to give Dory her hair. For the tail, I'm using this bright yellow called Yellow Fever. Since Dory has a yellow tail, I wanted to also give Applejack a yellow tail. So I'm taking 1 strand of hair, this clump of hair, I'm cutting it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half, but not cut it. And with the twist tie, I'm just going to twist that hair together and then run it through the back of Applejack, like this. And I'm going to use my my pliers to pull this tie out. But don't pull it all the way through because you still want the tail to remain inside. So I'm going to remove the twist tie and then secure this hair with a zip tie. So I'm just taking this zip tie and I'm going to pull it super tight so that way none of the hair falls off while you're playing with her. And then cut off the excess tip and pull the tail through, and it's super easy to give a pony a new tail. And the hair is kind of long, so I'm going to give her a little trim here and then move on to the mane. Okay, I think this is a pretty good length for the tail. So using some E6000, I'm going to go ahead and glue the neck plug back into the body right now and let that dry while I'm doing the mane. So to do her hair, I'm actually using a gorgeous bright blue color called After Midnight. I've cut the hair into quarters and wet it to make it easy to use. And I'm going to be using my rehairing tool today, and this is super easy to use. You put hair right in the middle of those two prongs and push it into the holes that are already there on the back of the pony's head. And I'm going to repeat this process. I'm going to make her whole hair blue. And once you have all the hair in, you have to secure the hair or the hair will fall out when you're playing with the pony. So I'm just using some regular Elmer's glue. I'm just squeezing it directly into the head, and I'm using a Q-tip to evenly spread it out. Once that's dried, using some E6000, I'm going to glue the head back on to the body, and she's completely done. I'm just going to curl her hair, and I'm going to give Dory her freckles, and she'll be completely done. And here's Dory. I think she came out gorgeous. That hair, that blue color is so vibrant and shiny, and the tail is yellow. Her face looks so cute with those little freckles. I love Dory. I think she came out great. Let me know down in the comments below what her cutie mark should be. I couldn't decide, so I haven't put it on yet. Once I decide, I'll put the finished Dory on my Instagram. Thanks for watching, Little Pandas. Until next time, bye. You can find me online. For the latest news and updates for the channel, you can follow me on Instagram, MandaPanda Toy Collector. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or you can add me on Snapchat, MandaPanda TC.